In this lecture, we are going to look at sort function in Excel, and using that we will be sorting the data in a particular order. Sorting basically means arranging your data in a particular manner. It could be A to Z or Z to A if your data contains text-based column. It could be smallest to largest or largest to smallest if your data contains number-based column, and it could be even be oldest to newest or newest to oldest if your data contains some kinds of data. Let's see how we can enable the sorting option. The first thing you need to do here is to be within your data. So you need to go to any cell which is within your data. You cannot go outside your cell, like outside your data. It won't be applying sort to your data then. You need to be within any cell of your data in order for Excel to understand what data you have here. So if you are within this particular, or let's say this cell, Excel will understand continuous data around it and apply the sort only on those columns. And that's why you need to be within your data and not outside it. Okay. Now I am within my data here. The way I apply sort here is by going to Home tab here at the top, and within that towards the end we have sort and filter option. Click this drop down and we'll get filter option over here. Enabling the option of filter also allows to sort our data. So like if you click on filter, the headers of each and every column of your continuous data will be showing with this button. This is a drop down button here, clicking which you have a drop down. This will help add sorting to your continuous data. Let's see how we can do that. But before that, let me tell you, there are three types of sort we can apply based on our data we have. It can be text based, number based sort, and also a date based sort. Let's take a look at text based sort first. Let's say I want to arrange A to Z manner according to detected state. Okay, the way I will do it by clicking on this drop down. Now when I click this drop down, you can see we have sort option A to Z or Z to A. One thing you need to remember when you are doing this sort option, maybe A to Z or Z to A, that particular data doesn't go up. Full row of that particular data will also go up. So for example, like this Rajasthan, okay, you can see that R in alphabet order, R will become on top, then this W if we are sorting A to Z. So what happened, this particular data will just not go up. This full entire row will go with this particular data while sorting to A to Z option. Okay, and similarly when we are sorting for Z to A, then in that order, in that alphabet order, it will be sorted with entire row. Okay, not this particular cell. Understand? Let's just click this drop down and select A to Z option. And select this sort option A to Z. Now you can see that not the particular cell just moved up, entire row of that cell has been moved up. You can see also the patient number, date announced, and female, age bracket, everything moved up according to that cell. So as I told you that not this particular cell will move up, full entire row will be moved up with that sorting option. Okay, and likewise if we select sort Z to A option, then it will be in alphabet order from Z to A. Let's do this also. Sorry. Yeah, fine. I selected sort Z to A. Okay. So you can see that not this particular cell moved up, entire row of this data will be moved up according to the alphabet order. Okay, and one thing you need to remember, for going back to your original position of this list or data, you have only one option, that is pressing Ctrl Z option. You cannot go while clicking this drop down or any clear filter option. There is no such clear filter option. So there is only one option left, that is Ctrl Z option. So if you will click Ctrl Z option, you can see that you have come to your original data. Okay, so let's go down and look at how it has been arranged. So we'll press Ctrl and down arrow key. You can see from W to A it has been sorted. Now let's go back to our top by pressing Ctrl and up arrow key. Okay, so let's go back to our original data by pressing Ctrl Z option. Again Ctrl Z option. Yeah, now we have come to our original data. Point number 2 here is, if you want to sort your data, then only use one column for sorting. For example, if I have detected state sorted in A to Z manner, let's do that. Okay, you can see that it has been sorted in A to Z manner. Then I cannot go to, for example, age bracket and sort my data as smallest to largest or largest to smallest. Only one column can be determined the sorting, which also logically makes sense, because if there are two things determining, then how the arrangement is going to be, then Excel is going to be confused and it won't follow any of it. So you can only have one thing determining the sort. For example, here I have A to Z according to the state. Okay, and here if I go to age bracket, then which is a number based column, I can apply a number based sort. So let's go to the drop down, and instead of having A to Z or Z to A, I have option small to largest or largest to smallest. Okay, so let's say if I select large to small. Okay, and if you notice, my data sorted according to age bracket. So now you can see that age bracket column is being sorted according to the largest to smallest, and state is being according to that age bracket it has been sorted. Okay, so we can only have one sorting at a time, and now it is age bracket sorting our data. Whenever we apply sorting to any particular column, then this arrow beside this drop down, you can, let me zoom it a bit. Yeah, this arrow beside this drop down, it will show you indication how your column has been sorted. Now it's showing down arrow because we have selected largest to smallest. Now if we select smallest to largest, then you can see that the arrow symbol has been changed. Let me zoom in a bit. Yeah, maybe you can see now. So this determines that from this column, this age bracket column is being used for sorting your data. Okay. So this is how age based sorting works. Now if we go to date based sorting, then we can select either newest to oldest or oldest to newest data. So like if we click on this sort option, newest to oldest, you can see that all the newest data, means newest date, has been come in front. And if we go, let's go down by clicking Control drop down, then we can see that our oldest patient has been shifted to down. Okay, so let's go up. Also, if you will notice, beside this drop down, one arrow is being shown. Why? Because we have selected our sorting option newest to oldest. Okay, so in this we have understood how to do sorting according to age, according to date, according to text. So this will be fine, I think so. Important point to note here is you cannot undo your sort, but there is one simple trick to actually revert back to your original data, and that trick is to be applied before you start sorting your data. The trick is to have index column for your data. Even if you don't require it for some other purpose, but if you are planning to sort your data in the future, then it's always the best thing to have an index column, because the index column help you to revert back to your original data. Let's see how that's possible. For example, if I again go to detected state and select sort A to Z, then you will see now my data is not in default stage. If I now open up other worksheet and start working on it, and let's say I spend 2 hours on working on that other sheet, and if I want to revert back to original data here, then I have to press Ctrl Z multiple times to undo all the changes. And if I do something like that, the first thing that will get removed or undone will be all the changes that I made in the new sheet. So all my work, all my progress first will be lost, and then I will be undo my change here. That's not the best way to undo your sort. Instead of pressing Ctrl Z multiple times, what you can do is have an index column even before you start sorting your data. Start from 1, then second row 2, then 3, and so on with increment of 1. And now that you have index column, you can apply the sort, and if you want to revert back to your original data, the only thing you need to do is to go to that index column, which in this case is patient number. Click on this drop down and select the first option from smallest to largest. And once you click on this data, the data will sort by patient number, which is 1, 2, 3, and so on, which is indirectly kind of your data reverted back to your original state. Let's click this. Yeah, because this is exactly how your data was when you started sorting. So whenever you want to do sorting, make sure you have index column first, because that will help you revert back to your original data in case you make multiple changes after your sort in some other worksheet and do some more work after that. So this is how you use sorting for Excel. I hope you understand. We'll see you in next lecture. Thank you.